IELTS Part 121, questions 1 to 7. Man 1. Excuse me, ma'am, could I have a few minutes of your time? Woman 1. What do you need? First, welcome to Lougheed Hall, the largest shopping center in Vancouver. We're conducting a survey of the shoppers at this mall. We want to learn about when and how often people shop, the stores they prefer, in general, people's habits when they shop at the mall. Would you mind answering a few questions about your shopping? Not at all. Thank you. Today we're interviewing married women, that is, women with husbands and children who shop for their families. So the first question is, do you fit this category? Yes, I do. Wonderful. Now I need to know your age. Are you between the ages of 18 to 25, 26, and interrupting? I'm 34. Right. Okay, now how often do you shop here? Less than once a month, at least once a month. Once. I have a big family. I have to buy a lot of things. I'm here at least twice a week. Well, that's just fine. You must be very familiar with the stores here. I certainly am. All right, then. The next question concerns the thing you buy. What do you usually shop for here? Just about everything. I have been in all stores at one time or another. The clothing store are quite nice, though frankly their prices are a bit high. And I like the bookstore too. But what I need to know though is what is one type of thing you shop for most often? Would it be books? Oh no, that's only occasionally. The reason I come here is often for food. I told you I have a large family. I buy all our food at the supermarket here. Okay. So the next question is, how much time do you usually spend at the mall? What do you mean? Do you mean every week? I mean each time you come here. How long do you spend? Oh, I'd say about an hour and a half or so, maybe a little longer, but I'm hardly ever here for more than 2 hours. Now, there's one last question in this section. How do you usually come to the mall? Do you take the bus? I always drive. Narrator, before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at question 8 to question 10 on page 277. Now, listen and answer question 8 to 10. Question 8 to 10. Man, fine. Okay, the next part of the questionnaire concerns your opinion. You say you've been in all the stores in the mall. In general, in which store would you say you've had the best shopping experience? That's easy, the shoe store. That's a big store, isn't it? They have a huge selection of shoes. They do, but I consider it's a good store because the employees there are so polite. They give very good service. Now, you may have had a chance to eat our new food court. Yes, I have, but I don't think I'll eat here again. Why not? Well, the food taste is fine, but it's very expensive. I shouldn't cost so much. I've just one last question. Do you have any suggestion for the improvements to the mall? Yes, you should add more parking space. I can never find a place to park. It's really annoying sometimes when audio fades as last speaker continues to speak. Narrator, that is the end of section 1. You now have half a minute to check your answers. Now turn to section 2 on page 277. Section 2. You will hear a recording of a tour of a health club. Thus, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 14 on page 277. Now, listen carefully and answer question 11 to 14. Questions 11 to 14. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Riverside Health Club. The purpose of today's tour is to let you become familiar with the different activities available at the club. I hope that by the end of the tour, all of you will decide to become members.